Hello, my name is Carter Miles, and this is a posture reset. So, this will be especially helpful for you if you notice any achiness in your joints, in your hips, in your spine, your back, your shoulders, or your neck. Opening up the posture can help relieve some of this pain and tension, and also especially helpful if you've been sitting at a computer all day. Good to take a little break, move your body around, reopen your posture so that it doesn't get too cranky throughout the day. And you can go ahead and join me. Just seated position, cross leg on the ground. We'll start here. And for this practice, really all that you need is your body, not even a yoga mat. You can just do it on the floor, on the carpet. We'll keep it simple today. First, just slow yourself down. Reconnect to your body, reconnect to your breath, turn your attention inward. That is where the practice will happen. And then deepen your breath, expand your breath. Just by breathing more deeply, more fully, you're going to start to open up the belly, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, just by the breath alone, even before we get moving. And find a wiggle motion in shrugging your shoulders, one and the other. Simple motion to loosen up those joints. And then start to move the spine a bit. So it'll be flexing and extending the spine. Extension is when we open the front body, we lift our chest, we roll our shoulders back. We can inhale for our extension, opening the front, expanding, and then we can exhale for our flexion. We round the spine, roll back. And then take it more dynamically, feeding one into the next. So inhaling, extending, exhaling, and rounding. Keep going through this motion. This is one of the simplest motions. I'm sure if you have ever taken a yoga class before, you've done this. It sounds, or it's often called cat-cow or spinal rolls. And even though it's very, very simple, even though like the most basic motion that you might take in yoga, the effect, the benefit that you can gain from it is really profound. So give your attention and do it as if you have never done it before. Feel the different parts of your hips, your shoulders, your spine move and open away from one another as you go through the motion, and especially combining it with the breath here, because the addition of the breath with the motion, they synergize, they work very well together. You're going to get much more benefit from it. We'll be here for about a minute. Just simple flexion, extension of the spine with the breath. I'll quiet down. I'll let you go. And then inhale, sitting up tall. Go ahead and bring your feet together, soles of your feet together. Knees will open outwards with your legs partway forward. So the feet are not as close as possible. They are partway forward. We'll sit up tall. We'll send our arms out on a breath in. And then either giving yourself a hug with the right arm underneath the left, or if you can, the hands will come together in what's called an eagle wrap. We'll take a deep breath in, lift the elbows up, feel your shoulder blades slide up with them. And then exhale, round your spine, tuck the tail, drop your head, and bring your arms down, maybe in between your legs, underneath your chest. Let your head hang heavy. This posture here is going to be for opening up the back body. So you'll feel this stretch through the low back, the lumbar spine. You'll feel it through the back of the rib cage. You'll feel it in between the shoulder blades. And as you let your head be heavy, you should feel it in the neck as well. So really your entire back body. and send your breath through this shape. You'll be able to feel your breath expand and open the shape from the inside out. Here for just one big breath in. One full breath out. And then inhaling, lift up, release the arms out just like you had them before. And then exhale, take the left arm underneath the right, either giving yourself a hug or the hands come together. And feel free to slide your feet another 6-8 inches or so forward so the legs get just a little longer. Inhale here, lift your fingers, lift your elbows, lift your gaze. And then exhale, tuck your tail around your spine, drop into it, let your forearms come down, let your head come down, allow your spine to round. Creating a pressure in the front body, collapsing into the front body will help open up, lengthen, make space through the back body. And this is one of those areas that for most of us gets very cranky. Find your breath. Breathe intentionally into the shape, which just means breathe in such a way that, one, you feel your breath, so you're present with your body in this shape. Two, you're breathing slowly, so it keeps you calm. Being calm means that our muscles will relax and open in this shape. And then three, breathing in a way such that the breath is stretching and opening the shape from the inside out. One breath. And we'll release the arm, we'll lift up, shrug the shoulders, and then cross over the ankles, come onto hands and knees, tabletop pose, and we'll come back with some motion, those cat-cows. Inhale, arch your spine, look up, tilt your tail up, try to get your neck involved too. And then exhale, tuck the tail, tuck your chin, round your spine. Again, your neck is involved, and we'll take it just a little bit more quickly. So inhaling, open the front, exhaling, opening the back. It might sound like this. A little bit of extra motion, more quickly taken, more powerful breath to produce heat in the body. This will help loosen things up. And slowing it down, inhale, arch your spine. Take your left fingertips down underneath your chest, so very center of the mat. Inhale, send your right arm up to the sky. And be kind of dramatic about it. Let your hips lean to the right, your spine lean back to the left. Look up at your right arm. And then exhale, bring the right arm underneath your body. Bringing the right shoulder down, the right ear down, and then maybe walking the left arm forward. So we find our first twist. We use the position of the arms to turn the chest open onto the side, so the left shoulder stacks up on the right. Now, ways to layer up from here. The left hand might walk a little bit forward, so there's one long line from the arm through the armpit, and then through the rest of the body. You might walk your left leg back. You might lift your left leg up, and something I like to do, I reach my left leg out towards my right hand, and I round my spine. I land on the back of my neck onto my trap, an area that's really tight for me. The top of that right shoulder, right where the shoulder and the neck connect into one another, I let that get flattened and squashed by the shape. And I try not to fall over. Slow, deep breathing, and breathe in intentionally such that you feel it opening the shape, and it's helping you to stay calm and relaxed. We're not fighting anything in our bodies. There's nothing good to be gained by fighting ourselves. We're just working with what we're got. One breath in, one breath out. We'll plant the left palm. We'll send the right arm up to the sky. We'll send the right foot back. So kind of a modified side plank. We're on the left hand, we're on the left knee. From here, we can open up the chest, we can lean back. We might lift the right foot, and we might reach back to grab a hold of the right foot, then kicking the leg back behind us like a bow pose. So this is now a back bend, a front body opener. It's opening the hip flexor, the belly, the chest, opening up our posture on the front side. This area, which for most of us gets very tight. I think the opposite of our slouched forward eating computer work position. Now we need to open it up again. We'll stay here for one breath in. And one breath out. We'll release the foot. We'll come back to tabletop and right away into your cat-cows again. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round, flex, curl the spine. Take it a little bit more quickly. One more breath in, slow it down, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round the spine, take your right fingertips down, very center of the mat. We take it opposite side. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Lean back, look up, big opening to the front. And then exhale, we thread the left arm underneath the right. We come onto the left shoulder. We come onto the left ear. The right palm might stay planted, or you might walk the right arm forward, trying to get it as long as straight, extending straight out from the armpit. We might stay here. We might step the right foot back. We might lift it up, and we might take it out to the side, allowing our spine to round. We find a position that's just about halfway between thread the needle and plow pose, halasana. That position where you're rolled onto the back shoulders. Use your breath here. As long as we're present with our breath, we're present to this moment, the only moment that we can really be breathing into. We keep our energies here, we keep our mind here. One breath here. We'll step it back. Take the right hand down, the left arm up to the sky. We find our modified version of side plank. The right shin kickstands down. You can extend the left arm over. Can lift the left foot and can maybe grab a hold of the left foot behind. If you've got it, try to kick it back behind you as far away from your butt as you can. So it's a full body back bend. The shoulder pulls back. You might even look forward, opening your throat. The entire front body from the ankle to the knee, to the quad, to the hip, to the belly, to the ribs, to the chest, the shoulder, and even the throat are all stretching together. We'll stay. One more breath in. And one more breath out. We release the shape. We come back down to tabletop pose. Once more, let's find cat-cow. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, rounds it. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes. Inhale, arch the spine. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips, straighten the legs. Maybe there might be a little bend into the knees. Either way, push your hands into the ground, lengthen your elbows, your armpits. Try to get as long as you can through your body and press your body weight back. Let your head be heavy. You might even just dangle down towards the ground so that the neck gets a chance to release and decompress. We'll hold here for a moment, trying to push the arms forward so we're strengthening the back body. Most of us need this. Our front bodies are tighter and stronger. Our back bodies, notoriously weaker than our front bodies. So as we Arch the spine as we push the hands forward. We are making our back body stronger, rebalancing the tension of our body. Usually it's the areas that are weaker that tend to get cranky. One breath in. One breath out. And we'll drop the knees, sit onto the shins, sit up tall. Go ahead and bring your arms behind you, interlace the fingers, get your palms together and take a moment. Shrug your left shoulder back, shrug your right shoulder back. You see that the shoulder heads really are behind the chest. The chest is being opened. Strong arms, strong hands. We take a breath in. We'll round our spine, bringing our face into our knees, the top of the head to the ground, and the arms will go up and over, Sasangasana rabbit pose. And as always, we are breathing here intentionally, reaching the arms back to open the chest, and then kicking down through the shins, rounding the spine, breathing into the back body. One breath in. One breath out. And we sit up tall, releasing the hands, kick through the shins so that you come to standing upright on the shins for camel pose, our deepest back bend. So either the hands will be on the hips for supporting your spine. They might start here or start down onto the feet. Either way, we'll kick through the shins, we'll push our hips forward, and we'll let our spine fall backward. We'll hold here for about 30 seconds. It's an intense shape, so see that you are breathing into it. Either hands on the feet or hands on the hips for support. Kick your shins down, push your hips forward, let your spine fall back, look back. Breathe into it. We're here for 3 breaths. We're here for 2. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Use your kick to lift up, inhale. And cross your ankles, sit back on your butt. Send your legs forward. You might put a small bend into your knees so that you can reach forward and grab your feet. That might not be required. You can take peace finger to big toe. You can hold on to the outer edges of the feet. If it's accessible for you, interlace your fingers in front of your feet, even if the knees are bent. This way your belly is on your thighs. You're really sealed into your legs. It's okay for the knees to be bent. I'd rather your belly be touching your thighs so that you're really hinging from the hips, even if the knees are bent. And then finally, drop your head into your shape and breathe into your back body. And it might feel a little bit claustrophobic, right? Pulling yourself so tightly, so deeply into yourself. That pressure that you're going to experience in the front body is going to be what opens up space in the back body. So even if you do feel a little claustrophobic, just breathe into it. Don't be afraid of it. You'll be okay. Use the pressure of your front to breathe into and open your back. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Come on up. And we'll finish the practice just like we started in a seated cross-leg position. Sit up tall with closed eyes. Tune back into your breath. Hopefully, should feel a little bit easier. to sit up, a little easier to breathe. Hopefully we feel just a little bit better. So this is the kind of practice that's a great remedial practice. That is, take it as you need it. Do it once a day. It'll keep your body from getting too cranky. Do it twice a day. You might actually start to feel your body a lot better. Some of those aches and pains might actually go away. We have a few more practices available here on bestselfmedia.com. So some more advanced dynamic vinyasa practices, which I lead you through. So if you're looking for something that is higher intensity, more demanding on your body, we'll include the links for that. And then if you need something that's just more of a energetic reset, we also have a 10-minute breath reset video for you. So we'll include the link for that as well. Besides that, have a beautiful day. See you next time. Peace.